Hello, and welcome to the Performer's Guide Get Your Act Together 21-Day Personal Challenge. We're on day 8. So this is the beginning of week 2 of the challenge, 2 of 3. So last week we really focused on the challenge itself, getting our habits in order, figuring out our no list, and starting to get our alarms and calendars set up for the year so that we have ourselves set up for success for 2023. Yes? So this week we are going to be focusing on goals, goal setting, life analysis, and also just some direction in our year. What are we doing this year? How are we going to achieve it? And most importantly, why? So we're going to tap into our why today with a single page worksheet that I created that is based off of the Simon Sinek TED Talk, which is Start with Why. And every time I talk to performers and business owners, and also according to Simon, I've noticed it too, that a lot of people know what their goal is. They want to be a professional performer, or they know they want to go on tour or travel, but they don't have their what in place. What are the exact steps you're going to do to make that happen? And then more importantly, most people don't know their why, which is why they're doing it. They're like, I don't know, I just want to be famous, or I want to travel. A lot of people aren't putting too much depth of thought into why they're doing what they're doing. And if you don't have a solid why, two things are going to happen. One, it's going to convey less to the client. You're going to have more of a connection with your client if you know your why, your core values, and what it is that you're doing. You're going to be able to make more sales with the client. But then not only that, when sales don't happen, when you get criticisms, when things don't go your way, when the road starts getting a little bit tough, it can be easy to go, why am I even doing this? Like, what am I doing with my life right now? Why did I choose this when there's anything else that I could be doing? And honestly, a lot of times in January, when business is often the slowest, sometimes I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? And then I tap into my why again of going, okay, it's not about making individual sales. It's not about getting more clients. It's not about making more money. It's about making authentic connections with people, solving a problem, filling a need, and just deepening relationship with people. And when I focus on that why, all the rest of it falls into place. I make sales, I make money, I have a better social life, I'm happier. And so I realized, like, okay, my why is community. My why is to build a community. It's to help navigate and manage multiple large amounts of people, to help them achieve their goals. That's been my MO since before I started the Performer's Guide and when I had Circus Mafia. And so I really sat into my why. When I sold my business, I sold it to my business partner, and as part of that, I had a non-competition. I couldn't do business in the way that I was doing, in the way that I was doing it, in the location that I was doing it. And so I had to completely re-navigate the way I was doing business and what I was doing, where I was doing it, how I was doing it. And the first thing to tap into was the why. It's like, okay, why did I start Circus Mafia? It wasn't necessarily because I wanted to manage circus performers. That's just the way that it developed. But it was because I wanted to help people, and I wanted to help them with their businesses. And I'm always like kind of that pokey friend that's like, hey, you know what you could do? Hey, you can make money doing that. Or, hey, I see a hole in your business. Like, let's talk about it. And so I realized that it wasn't necessarily booking performers that I loved. My why was just helping people get from A to B. I'm more of a connector. And so I figured out a way to do that with the Performer's Guide of, instead of connecting performers to clients, I'm connecting performers to information, to access. So the why is the same, but my target market is different. The company's different. The brand, everything else is different, but the core was the why. And so that's what we're going to tap into for you in this module. And this is a simple module. It only has 3 questions in it. And it is, what do you do? How do you do it? Why do you do it? And you can get as specific or as vague as you want. And we can work with it however you write it, right? So what is it that you're trying to accomplish? How do you foresee doing that? And why do you want to do that goal in that particular way? What's the reason? And the deeper you can get into the why, the more powerful your connection to your business will be, the more powerful your connection to your clients and your audience will be. And it'll just be the anchor for all of your decision making over the course of not only this program, but during the course of your career and your life. You can just tap into your why and go, okay, I know why I'm doing this. I know what I'm doing in my life. So this is a short video. We're going to tap into our why. And I want you to comment down below your why. Have a wonderful day.